Hello everyone. I hope you're all doing great today. This is Hamzawi and welcome to HM64 Design's YouTube channel. I'm a graphic designer and 3D artist with a lot of experience under my belt, and I'm really excited to have the chance to share some of my knowledge with you. Whether you are here to learn something new or to sharpen your skills, I'm glad you're here. Before we dive into the tutorial, let me give you a quick overview of Inkscape. Inkscape is a powerful and versatile open-source vector graphics editor that's widely used by designers, artists, and illustrators. It offers a rich set of tools for creating and editing vector graphics, such as logos, illustrations, icons, and even complex designs. One of the best things about Inkscape is that it's completely free, yet it packs features comparable to paid software. It supports various file formats, including SVG, EPS, PDF, and AI, making it highly flexible for different design needs. Whether you're creating designs from scratch or editing existing files, Inkscape provides all the tools you need to bring your creative ideas to life. First of all, we know that whether it's a basketball or a football, a ball has a spherical shape in the 3D world. However, to represent that shape in a 2D space, we simply start with a basic circle. Click on the circle icon in the toolbar on the left side of the screen. To draw a circle, position the cursor in the desired location on the artboard, then click and drag the mouse. You'll see a circle, but it might not be perfectly round. To create a perfect circle, keep holding the left mouse button and press the Control key on the keyboard while dragging. Now we need to draw the lines over the surface of the ball. To do that, we'll use the pen tool, which is located in the toolbar on the left side of the screen. To start drawing, simply click on specific points where you want the lines to appear. We're just positioning the points that will shape the curves, so don't worry if you see sharp angles, we'll fix those shortly. Once we've finished creating the curves, we'll use the node tool from the left toolbar, or you can press N on the keyboard as a shortcut. Select a single node or multiple nodes. In our case, we'll modify one node at a time. Next, go to the top toolbar and click on the icon that says, Make Selected Node Symmetric. This will make the curve symmetrical on both sides of the selected node. Now, let's make some adjustments before converting the curves to editable paths. We can create a curve using just two nodes by clicking and dragging directly on the curve itself. Additionally, we can use the handles of the nodes, as you can see here, to adjust the curvature of the line to match the basketball's reference lines. I realized I forgot to add the vertical line, so I'll draw it using only two nodes and then use the same method to shape it into a curve. Inkscape is great because it allows us to use Boolean operations to remove any parts of the lines that extend beyond the ball's circumference. However, before we can apply Boolean operations, we need to convert the line curves into editable paths and join them into a single path to ensure the operation works correctly. If you're wondering why we need to convert curves to paths, let me show you why. Curves in vector graphics are often treated as special objects that can be edited and manipulated in various ways. However, when it comes to applying Boolean operations, such as union, difference, or intersection, these operations require precise mathematical outlines of the shapes involved. Curves, in their default state, may not be fully recognized as basic shapes that can interact with other objects in the way Boolean operations require. By converting curves to paths, you transform them into fixed shapes composed of nodes and segments. This conversion allows the software to accurately perform Boolean operations, ensuring that the curves interact correctly with other shapes in your design. To join the lines, we need to use the union operator. To perform the union operation, select all the specific lines in the design, then go to the top menu, click on Path, and choose Union. Alternatively, you can use the shortcut by pressing Ctrl and the plus button on the numpad. Next, to remove the parts that exceed the limits of the circle, we need to duplicate the circle. The duplicated circle will appear on top of the current shapes in the artboard, which is exactly what we want. Now, select both the joined lines and the duplicated circle, then go to Path in the top menu and choose Intersection this time. As you can see, we've achieved a perfect result by using Boolean operations. At this point, we'll adjust the colors of the ball. It's already orange, but I think we should use a spherical gradient instead to give the viewer the illusion of a 3D ball, similar to how it appears in the real world. The gradient will simulate at least 3 color values: the base color, highlights, and shadows. This will also help indicate the direction of the light source. In our case, the light will be coming from the top right corner, casting shadows in the opposite direction, toward the bottom left corner. To apply the spherical gradient to the ball, go to the icon in the top toolbar that says Open Fill and Stroke in case you don't see it in the tabs area on the right side of the screen. Click on the Fill tab. Then, click this icon that applies the spherical gradient directly to the selected shape on the artboard. Gradients can handle 2 or more colors, but in our case, we only need 2. You can change the colors by clicking here and adjusting the value sliders. You'll see the changes applied to the ball immediately. Keep adjusting the color values until you're satisfied with the result. I will speed up the process for you, because it takes some time to find the right settings for me. Now we're going to create a ring hovering around the ball to give it a planetary look. We'll start with a squished circle, like the one shown here, and duplicate it. After tweaking it a bit, we'll apply the difference Boolean operation. Alternatively, you can press X on the keyboard while selecting both circles, click on the shape of the ring, and then press Enter to complete the operation. Duplicate the ball again to cut the back part of the ring, so it does not appear on top of the ball. Use the same X key method here, and join the front parts of the ring by clicking the left mouse button and dragging the cursor. Once you've done it, press Enter in the keyboard. I'll add a spherical gradient to the ring as well. It looks good without it too, but the choice is yours. I like to follow my instincts when designing. Once again, I'll speed up the process so you don't get bored. Now let's create the shining stars around the ball. First, click on the polygon icon in the top menu bar that says Star or Polygon Tool, and select the star icon. You can adjust the number of corners your star have. In our case, we'll create a stylized star with just 4 corners. To make the star appear brighter, duplicate the star and then increase the blur slider to give it a bloom effect. Before doing that, make sure the original star is white and positioned on top of the duplicated one. Now you can duplicate the stars, change the color of the blurred ones, and adjust their size, location, and scale. And that's how you design a simple basketball illustration using Inkscape, a free and open source software. You can now add a background, share your design on social media, sell it on online art marketplaces, or even use it as a t-shirt design. It's all up to you. If you've made it this far, you're definitely interested in graphic design and Inkscape. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for the next video. Don't hesitate to ask me in the comments if you encounter any issues while following the tutorial. I'll be happy to help as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button, and click on the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Take care, and until we meet again in the next video, peace.